Anne?
5.
5 wafers.
5.
5 wafers.
Wait.
You both can't win.
4.
Oh, he ate one.
4 wafers. I got too hungry.
4. 4.5. 3.5.
All 5.
The moment of truth.
You better
Our
work.
winner! Grandmother!
Y'all don't let this seed come back to bite you again.
No.
Okay. So none of us are trying to get greenhouse?
Yeah, I feel like I've already got 2 seeds, so I'm just
There's
gonna
a
like.
pretty, I think there's a pretty high chance that one or
At
two of
least
us
one of us
are in
might.
the top 5.
Yeah.
I just really hope all of us are here tomorrow.
I need to
How about
survive.
that?
No,
first
keep
two.
this protection line going.
Dessert.
This is cute. I like that.
I do love this.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you, you don't have to commit. If I get fly trap or a power for people up, safe.
Right.
Yes.
So what would you want us to rank you? I haven't made any deals on ranking.
I would like to be ranked high, but at the same time,
You would have to be number 1 to really secure the power that you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want sunflower? Do you want rose? Do you
I
want?
do not want sunflower. If I do get in and have a choice, what should I go after?
I think we should decide.
Like, do we try to get the seeds and make sure that ensures we are all safe for the fly trap?
Yeah.
If we have no seeds.
I think
That's not a bad point.
you're the only person that has come up and said, "Hey, I would like to
Same.
be voted high."
I want to be.
Yeah, I'll vote you high. I mean,
And
you're
I
the only ones that's asking.
Same.
People are gonna respect that because, you know, like some people are very hesitant to go into the greenhouse because
Yeah.
of like the target. But it has to, it's
As long as
something
I
like
get
people
But
have
look
to do.
around us. Like, we're all targets.
Yeah.
No one's more of a target because they made greenhouse this season. It's not like your first season where 9 of the
Where I didn't
15
talk to
people
you,
there
this
were
is why
never
you're
going to make the
nominated.
greenhouse.
Right.
Yeah. I would love just like 7 or 8.
Okay.
7 or 8.
Middle-ish.
So you guys can go play play with other people, get yourself set up for longer term. I just don't want to not have a seed because the last game I never had seeds, and the 1 seed I had gave to the person who fly trapped me with it. So I just
What do you get for trusting you?
yeah, I know. I know.
I'll personally take around the same.
Raccoon, you're the number 1 person I want to work with in this game.
Yes.
You and Shakira. I don't know if you're okay working with Shakira.
I personally don't want to work with Shakira.
But you're the one that trumps her.
Right. Right. Okay.
Like, coming in, you're the one person. Because I think this game, there's so many big people
Yes.
that, like, we need
Mm-hmm.
at least some buffer. And I think we both have the social skills to deflect.
Right.
So, I'm never
Mm.
voting you out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never putting you up. Mark it. Look, you were my clay this season.
What?
Look, like, seriously.
I mean, I wanted to work with you, but I haven't like thought this far.
Well, I would like to. If you fuck me over,
No,
this is broken.
That's not what I'm saying right here.
But no, I need someone I can trust
Right.
in the game.
Right.
I feel like I can trust you. I haven't worked with you since
Mhm.
Big Brother 4.
No, seriously.
And I think that worked out okay
Yes,
for everybody.
yes.
It's like a third and
I
first
think-
isn't bad.
I think us working against each other is harmful to our own
Both
game.
of us. Because I think we will both tear each other down if
Yes.
we're against each other.
And it just creates distraction for other people to kind of skirt around and
well,
go
that
further.
and just say, let's always live in
And
these
we-
two.
Correct.
So, do you want shit? I kind of want the fly trap.
I would be totally fine with that.
I kind of want it. At first
I'm
I was-
personally more scared of the fly trap than like the greenhouse round.
I am too, but I don't think people are going to come after me for the fly trap. Have you heard my name? I have not heard yours.
I have Lily wants to get a big name out if she gets fly trap. She does not have seeds.
It's going to be me.
She actually said Christian before you.
So, that's interesting because just now they were trying to say, and so I have heard that Gavin is a potential target.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going after the season 4 boys. I think that's what it's going to be.
I'm okay with that
I'm okay
personally
with it
because
too.
they are tight, and that's 4. That's not like these little
Ross is the one
duos
that
and
worries me the
couples.
most. Ross worries me the most.
Oh yeah.
Because
The winners also worry me because they obviously have the ability to like win a jury. You know what I mean?
true, but you tied for a win.
I know, and I think a jury of all-stars,
I think it's gonna. I think I win my season.
Yeah.
So
It's
to be fair,
yeah.
I'm the best place win for my season
I
here.
mean,
Johnny,
to be
where
fair. But yeah.
Okay, so I trust you. If I hear your name
Yes.
ever, I'm telling you.
Can I promise you Sunday?
Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
And
so
like if it changes and progresses, I will let you know.
I will let
you
you
know I'm
know.
a person that
yes,
says numbers.
you will tell me. You will tell me.
Yes.
So I'm okay with Flytrap, but I also kind of want Greenhouse and then Flytrap because I'm fine taking that target.
Just both. Okay.
Because my theory, and maybe this is the wrong thought, I don't think getting any power in this game is going to make you more or less of a
Right.
target than you already are.
Right.
Everyone here's a target,
Right.
except for Jessica.
Girl, and she's posting through tonight. Let me say that.
It would be fucking funny if someone Flytrapped.
Oh my god, what a waste.
It would be a waste.
Thomas Brady.
You know why you're here.
I feel like I'm a friend star.
Wait. Dylan and Gavin are coming. They said, I want to talk to you. They start following us up the stairs. Keep that in.
Well, I have 2 seats.
So she won.
Let me move over first. The seed is being planted. I don't know who goes out the door. The seed is being planted for a boy. What?
Boys, season 4.
Flytrap.
Boys, season
Flytrap.
Yes.
Personally, Ross.
Claire wants to live with Ross, and she told us like a lot of information. She wants to keep Ross. She was pulled Ross twice. He is Claire's cousin.
Yeah.
Brody's cousin.
He's very likable.
But he's very gay bodied.
Yeah.
I won't lie.
So what?
I don't know if y'all watched season 4, but
I want to write down what you guys want because you guys are who I want to honor going into this next one.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to write down what you guys
Because
want.
yeah, that's the thing. I think all of the seasons are probably nested together.
Yeah.
Like at least somewhat at the
But
beginning.
we have the most.
Right. We have the numbers if we stay season 3 strong.
What Rainbow do you want?
and all of us 3 already have a seed. I have 2.
And get
Wait, all 3 of y'all?
Yeah,
We-
we're
Oh,
We
it's
all-
fine. It's locked down.
and if you rank
Y'all are so hungry, huh?
if you
There's another
why don't we get the seeds in the greenhouse as well?
Do you think that puts
So like
a target on our
number
back?
number
Is that
the
too obvious?
5th. Is that the 5th one? Like the 5th person?
If you pick first, you get to pick whenever.
Oh yeah.
But you can get stolen. Oh, or like if
Not
you come in
from
first
first,
place,
first.
you get it at the end. I see what you mean.
Wait, but we can rank all of each other.
What do you guys want? Let's just go around and we all go off the same list? We all rank that way.
Yeah, because the more consistency, the more likely that is to happen.
Well, if we
So-
all rank the same way, then one person is like guaranteed to be like
So,
at least in the greenhouse.
What if we do
But if we like
not if we don't rank
spread
each
it
other
evenly.
super high.
four boys? They are 16, 17, 18.
Yes.
Doesn't matter which because 5 of us saying that.
Right.
I'm
It's-
gonna write this down.
17, 18. Who are the 4 boys?
Gavin,
Season 4.
Dylan, Ross.
Ross and
Oh no,
Like
the
season 4.
boys.
sorry. Oh,
And like it was like.
I see now.
She jump ship.
Oh yeah, she's
Yeah.
trying to say
I
that.
think they'll
is
protect
like
her.
me. She played like me.
I think they'll protect
And
her.
y'all,
but
if we
she'll
take them, they don't get seeds in this round
Mm-hmm.
because the bottom 3 don't get seeds.
So
and neither.
So they won't have enough seeds to garner together
So,
to
like,
be
cool.
definitely 4.
so
Right.
let's talk placement. I want 6. Are you guys cool with that?
Yeah.
Go for it. Cool.
If any of us end up in the greenhouse, I don't think I want it to be me because I already have 2 seats and everybody's gonna know.
Right.
And I don't want it to be me because I'm a winner and I just don't.
Yeah.
Get that heat.
I did throw the winners' names and
We did it together.
We did it together.
But we said-
Dirty.
But what we said was, she needs to be the last one out of the winners to go. And I was like, I promise. I was like, Shakira and Thomas, they dropped me and let me get Flytrap with no
I
warning.
think I told
Like-
somebody I said Shakira beat me and that won't happen again.
You need to say that to as many people as possible.
I will.
And then after this, we keep using together.
Brody wanted Greenhouse. Brody wanted Rose.
No, yeah, Brody. Brody's already been like.
Should we just let him go crazy?
No,
Yeah,
I
just let them go crazy and then knock them out the next round.
Yeah.
feel like that would be
Like,
I'm putting him number 1. And we can Flytrap.
It would be okay.
Brody. Number 1. We talked to him. You guys should go talk to him.
Everybody from season 3, they're all talking in one room.
Yes,
And
let's rank that together.
Abriel did just get the second seed.
Okay.
What are they?
That's interesting.
What are they gonna do?
They weren't trying to be very inconspicuous about it.
I think only pairing with your season is very not all-star and very not slay.
Lame.
It's easy.
For real, I agree.
Capital L-A.
They have five people? Shakira,
Oh.
Shane.
Yeah,
Brady.
I'm practicing.
L.
Shane and Brady talking. Okay.
Sorry.
We were just talking about it for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know.
Who's scratching?
I mean,
everybody-
season 3 is like a little.
Okay, well, I thought they all hated
Yeah,
each
he
other.
is.
Maybe they're just making up for
Birdie's campaigning for power.
I'm
Surprise! What a surprise!
Shock.
What does he want? He wants
Greenhouse.
Flytrap? He wants the greenhouse.
I've also heard Flytrap might end up in Shane's hands.
Okay.
We're
Really?
just in the room with Shane. I would like to
Do you
test.
think Shane knows that?
That's what he told me earlier.
I'll admit this
But
for
that was when
Shane.
we were still in the thing together. Because we pretty much said whoever gets the seed out of the three of us should just go for Flytrap. And he got the seed, so it's
That's
like
very different
That was not the
than what we
narrative
heard.
upstairs.
The desserts.
Oh.
I'm not talking so sweet.
Oh.
Huh.
Whoops.
I gotta stop at the dessert.
Either I'm misinformed or someone else is. Either way, that's not good.
No, I think a lot of people hope it goes randomly.
No,
I
someone's
don't.
bidding on it. Someone's bidding on it. 100%.
You don't hope it goes
That's
randomly?
what I'm saying.
Well, I mean,
No,
yeah, I guess
I'd like
it
to have
takes
an
you time.
idea, like, I'm comforted by the fact that, like, I might know that Shane might get the Flytrap so I can talk to him and it not
Right.
being random.
Yeah.
Let's be 100% honest here. He's probably going to land on Brady.
Flytrap Brady?
Because of the reunion thing?
Yeah.
But they're all talking.
We talked upstairs
But they,
and
They were kikiing.
and he's
They, like,
he's,
I don't
think
know-
they might be squashing.
I don't know if they, like,
I
kiss
think
and made up, but
interesting.
they, like, talked before the game
Also
just to be like,
interesting.
let's not bring it in.
Yeah, it's great to have a narrative of like, hey, you're fighting, and everyone's gonna come to the game because you're fighting.
Yeah.
So he may have been bullshitting me
I
entirely
think,
then.
I think that's why they're all meeting right now,
told you
maybe to
guys?
squash the beef, but it looks like some alliance sort of thing. I don't know, it looks bad.
It
I
does.
don't know why.
So he didn't inherently tell me that, but he was like, yeah, I'll probably look to target someone for my own season just to make sure it doesn't look like anything's happening between us. You know?
It
They're
looks
all
like
in a room
something.
together.
Jesus.
Yeah,
So
he's
it doesn't
telling
look like that anyway.
So I think I might have just been getting gassed up, you know?
So it is going to be bid on. I think. Like no one's gonna let it go.
Stories.
Yeah. I've heard one strong enough
Okay.
from someone that said that like, no, like if no one does it, I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Was
So-
that Shane?
No.
Okay. I've heard Shane.
It was Brody.
Okay.
It was brutal.
And
that was my
does
second
that
guess.
surprise me?
No, it doesn't surprise me at all.
No.
And I was like, work. And I don't want to let it go to random. Like, you know, I mean, well, I don't have a seat to bargain, so I'm not going to say what I would, you know, anyway. But I think it's going to be at play and it's going to be during the auction. So I do, like, do with that information what you will. Have y'all heard anything about, like, ranking-wise? Like, what other people are thinking? I know y'all have been up in a room.
Yeah, I mean, I told pretty much the ones who did the extra challenge with me. I was like, I don't care. I don't really want to be in the greenhouse.
Yeah.
Like, fine.
You want to come out?
Like I got my first challenge seed and I got this seed. So like,
Oh, so you-
you're good. If I don't get ranked high, I'm not gonna be mad about
You're
it.
fine,
Like if
yeah.
you guys put me at the bottom so I don't have another seed.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not mad
Yeah.
because I don't
Sure.
need it. I don't need any more right now.
Spread the, yeah.
I only had one at any given moment during
Yeah.
my season, so this is already a step up.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
I've never worked with you. You were my number one. Every time we've played together, we are either number ones or very against each other. So
I have never considered myself very against you.
I was pretty against you and John.
I do know that, and I accept it. The feeling was not mutual.
Yeah.
I was open
I
to
was
you,
I was more against John than you.
and that's fair.
Yeah.
It was. I love John. He was an angel.
No, I was scared of Pringle. I was like, we were
So-
just gonna kill us all.
The main thing
And
that
she
I've-
did.
have y'all heard about like a particular group that, or I keep hearing to maybe look at that season 4 cluster.
That's what
I
I said.
keep hearing that, and I keep hearing that Birdie wants power. Yes,
I've
Birdie
heard
wants
that-
power.
Well,
and
what I've heard
season
is just
4
like
purpose together.
that if no one bids on the fly trap, Brody's like, well, fuck it, I'll do it. If he has
The fly trap
seat.
will be bid on.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No one's. It's not gonna.
Oh,
sit
It takes
idle.
one seed.
And
Yeah.
fun
Yeah.
fact, season 3 all went into a room together for
Yeah.
a solid 10 minutes.
We saw them do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Season 3.
Season 3, the
Including
10th
yes.
I'm season 3.
Oh, hello, what happened?
Yeah,
So
what
what
did
y'all
y'all talk
doing?
about?
It was Shane being like, "Do you think Brady and I are being targeted because we have beef?" And I was like, "No."
Oh.
No, if
The whole
anything,
thing, I'm like,
if anything, the
I'm so
strategy
over
is
that.
keep them in because they're gonna keep going for each other. If I thought they
Do we
had
think that they're actually at each other's throats?
No,
It's
no,
vegetarian beef.
No, I
They're
think
fine.
I think they talked before and they were like, we're not gonna let that affect the
They're
game.
fine.
And then the only other thing I have heard is that people are scared of the winners.
We
Which,
did
right,
talk
and I
about the
anticipated
season 4
that
boys.
coming in.
Honestly, I
We
don't
did
even
talk
feel
about
like
the season
that's
4 group.
that makes that much sense
Me
because
either.
every season is so unique and it relied on a set of alliances and a set of plays and moves that happened in a particular way. But like,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you both are here and you had each other's backs through season 1, but like you're missing Bryce, and like
Yeah.
it's never going to play out the exact same. And working together would be kind of a weird move.
Yeah.
Because people will expect that. So
Right.
I don't feel like watching out for winners in particular.
I literally have not also talked to Shakira or Kevin.
No.
Are they here?
Yes, yes.
Okay, great.
I
What I was talking to somebody about was like, I think back to the players like that were either like flag trapped or like almost flag trapped, or like the ones that like clearly had like a
icon though.
in the same way that like if you're going to talk about winners are dangerous, then like okay, what about the person that everybody wanted out?
And people with something to prove.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
As someone that everyone wanted out. Oh, Jesus.
It flew away.
As someone who everyone wanted out in our season. Yeah, like I don't know if that's gonna happen again. I won the first challenge.
The
So,
reason
everyone
everyone wanted you out is because you won like 6
You were
challenges
winning
in a
like
row.
multiple
That
things.
is
right?
correct.
Yeah.
Slaying.
And now I already started by winning a challenge.
I kind of had the
Oh,
same
no.
thing in season 3. Like Shakira and I like never talked.
Yeah.
And Shakira was one of the first people to try to talk to me, and I was like, okay, sis,
Yeah.
great. And then like Brady and I didn't work too close together. I threw Shane under the bus.
Yeah.
And Thomas let me die. So.
Yeah. He does that.
So the season 3 group, I was like, whoa.
So y'all are
Season
not
has
feeling
zero
like.
tension.
No, I think it's fine. No, I'm obsessed with it.
No,
I was like
has
so
like the
sad.
best vibe.
I was like,
We're
I
really
wish
great.
that we weren't again on opposite sides because I just want to talk to you.
I absolutely want to work with you.
Oh, damn.
Like,
Yeah, are you kidding?
1,000,000%.
Oh, it's so locked in.
Yeah, no,
it's
like,
not even
literally-
like a.
we need backbones right now.
Yes.
I'd love to have you as my backbone right now.
I'm
especially
so
in, like,
I'm so locked in. It's not even crazy, and I am very happy that like I got a seat and you didn't, because now like I'm in the room where it happens. Essentially.
Do you want me to vote you high?
Yes, please.
Okay. No, how about you vote me high? I need it.
I'm down. I can put you high. The only people I promised to put was my group originally. But we were able to
In
bring
our
our group
CC.
together. Yes. We need to reinforce that somehow.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
the people up there, the dessert people agreed to rate each other like middle and high.
right.
That's a lot of people.
Currently I have to put Shakira top. She wants me to do first. Honestly, I trust you more than like. I think I trust you, Ross, Shakira right now, and also Claire Brady, Thomas are pretty cool. We're talking, but I'm gonna put you higher. You don't want to be high.
You like 5, 6.
Okay.
Like let's say, like I would be fine being towards the top, but I don't need to be to the top.
I would like to be top, and I will let you know if anyone says your name. Okay.
Have
you heard my
promise
name?
you the same. No.
Okay.
Because Brody's doing you a fucking solid by
going up.
By being so ho hum about power. Because
do you want to vote him in there?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you trust him?
If he gets me out, then like
It's
for
kinda,
what?
It's kinda bullshit. Yeah.
For what?
I trust you, man, and
Yes.
like literally, like we need to go talk to other people. But if anyone says your name, I'm gonna let you know. Okay.
We're locked in.
We gotta go.
I'm not normally like a Brody or a Christian, but if we would do like a greenhouse heroes versus villains situation, I would probably be grouped with the Brody and Christian on the villains thing, and that's a new experience for me. And I don't want people to feel threatened by me. So I'm free agent. I am willing to work with anyone. I'm willing to contribute. I am willing to be the team player.
Yeah. No, I'm not threatened by you. I mean, I am starting fresh, and I know it might sound cliche. Everyone's like, oh, leave past seasons in behind or whatever, but like, I'm really just feeling like new vibes from this season,
Yeah.
and like right now, you're giving like I don't work with you vibes.
Well, Gavin did say that the only reason I'm concerned is because I talked with Gavin and he told me that after y'all walked in, before I walked in, that someone mentioned they were scared of me. Do y'all remember that?
When was that?
Like
In the intros?
in the intros.
Was not present.
Oh, I was second to last.
No, it was like after y'all walked
Oh,
in.
like in
before
our
I
first
walked
little
in.
group.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember
remember.
a no, I don't. I'm trying to think.
I'm just trying to make
I'm also
sure.
trying to. We were in a very kiki-jokey
Yeah.
mood.
Is
So
Gavin sure that he wasn't the one who said it?
I like. That's what I'm thinking.
I also know that I'm coming in here married to Brody, very close.
Are you?
You didn't know, girl.
I'm doing
So
story work.
There's a lot of reasons that someone could put a target on my back.
Yeah.
This is, I guess, what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And so I'm really trying to negate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's
But-
valid. I
Yeah.
get it.
Oh, no, that's fair. But also, like, there are so many people that are targetable, like winners.
It's all
Very
stars.
targetable.
And like, if you think villains are targetable, so are heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like.
I'm very interested in like the narrative that we've had, and I would like to just completely ignore it.
Okay, I'm
If
down
that's
with
okay
that.
with you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm down with that. I was
Um,
telling somebody that earlier. I was like, somebody mentioned like being mean to you or something like that, and I was like, no one can be meaner to Christian than I was in season 1 of Survivor, like or my season of Survivor.
Right. Yeah.
So I was like, there's.
I just want to like feel safe, and I'm sure you do as well. So I want you to know that like you're not on my radar at all.
Okay.
I actually would like to.
Or could it be in a positive way though?
No, well, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I don't think that there's any good for me to go after you. I actually think there's more benefit to work with you.
Okay.
Because I don't think people would think we would work together.
I was about to say, I don't think that people are gonna really lump us together. It's like there are a couple of groups that people are already kind of like, oh, they're gonna, and especially this early on, people are trying to break alliances up and that sort of thing. The people from one of the seasons, like all 4 of them, are already like really close and like,
Season
you know what
4.
I mean? Yes.
I've heard
Like
that
there's
from
already
everyone.
groups, yes.
Everyone said that.
And that's what I think that could potentially start making them targets or things like that. So I think people that are already naturally lumped together are going to be bigger targets this early on. So I think it could be very smart for both of us and be mutually beneficial to align ourselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that like the people I haven't seen you much so far.
I'm like struggling to find people. Like
I
everyone
think-
is in different corners
Right.
and like
You could hear something that I could have never heard in this game.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
and vice versa.
So
yeah, because we're in
I'm-
different circles.
I'm
Yeah.
open to keeping an open dialogue
Okay.
and like let you know if
That'd
I
be
hear anything about you, I'll let you know.
That'd be great.
And because it's always good to have a backbone.
Yeah.
But it's even better to have a backbone that no one knows.
Yeah.
You know. So I'm
That's
like
very
seriously
true.
like
Yeah.
I'm open, absolutely to this.
Yeah.
And I honestly, I don't like to pregame and think about like stuff anymore because
Mhm.
it used to kill me.
Yeah.
And
We
now
have some kind of plan.
now like it's just I just get a vibe with you
Mhm.
that like
Yeah.
we could do this thing.
Yeah.
You know.
That could.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you know if I hear anything. Okay.
Okay,
But I heard the
let's do
season
that.
4 stuff too.
Yeah. I mean, I'll admit I'm always intimidated by Brody.
Did
Because
he
he's a
ask
hell of
for-
a player.
Did
like,
he ask to
come
be in
on.
the greenhouse to fight for you?
Kinda, yeah. I mean, he wasn't like, he was like, I mean, that would be great, but he's not like going around being like, guys, please, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? He's like, yeah, I'll do it, if no one else will, you know, that's
He
what
asked. Yeah, we were in that group.
Mhm.
He
Oh,
asked.
yeah.
I'm
He's so
hesitant.
intimidating that I'm like, who knows what he's gonna do.
He's got me out round
You know what I
one
mean?
before.
Right. So,
I lost to him in the finals. Like if anyone should have a grudge against Brody, it's
Mhm.
actually me, who is his best friend in real life. And it used to be like, oh, Brody's in the game. I don't
Yeah.
have to do anything. I don't have to talk to him. He's not gonna get me out.
Yeah.
But this game, I was like, I'm actually hesitant because Brody's gonna be the type of person that just gonna be like, okay, what can I hide? How can I save my own skin?
Mhm.
You've experienced it.
Yeah.
So there's instances in this game where he is absolutely gonna target me.
Yeah.
So that's
That's
also
good,
why
sir.
I'd like to work with people like you. So.
Yeah.
Well, but what I've never understood is how to make that like connection and that like formal alliance at the beginning that seemed to carry people through to the end of the game and to be a success story like what you guys did in our season.
I've never known, like, at what point is it appropriate to just say, like, so, final, whatever, like, we're in.
Yeah.
That has always eluded me, so I get worried that I'm missing something in these early rounds.
Yeah.
And I don't know how threatening I look to people as, like, oh, she can win challenges, but, like, she's not good for much else. And that's why I made my opening line, like, yeah, I can win challenges, but doesn't that make you want to work with me? Because that can benefit you.
Yeah. The vibe I'm getting tonight from the game in general, because of the aspect of 2 people going home tonight, is that everybody just wants to survive the night. So it's not necessarily like the things I've heard people talking about are not like top 2 alliance. It's like, I'm gonna keep your back for tonight.
We're not going to.
And we'll start fresh in the
Well,
morning.
and with so many people, yeah, that's all.
Well, no,
And I do
because
think
frankly,
people are looking at, like, social and total game threats much more than me, and I am a very specific type of threat.
well, and frankly, with this cast, I would love to be top 2 with every single person in the cast, and I
Yeah.
also wouldn't be upset if anyone went home first.
Yeah.
Because everyone scares me, and that makes me want to work with you and also see you go.
Yeah.
Like, everyone.
It's also the early stages. It always is.
I always end up in these aimless conversations where everybody's like, oh, nobody knows, it's the first round, who would do that? And no one says a name, no one says a plan.
Yeah.
And I end up not figuring things out until they happen.
Yeah.
This is the game I experience. I'm not known as a social player.
Yeah, you're very strategic.
I'm not
I
known
think so.
to be so strategic. I'm known to be competitive, and
That's fair.
so people will often overlook me as an ally and a part of the social game.
If you win, I'm definitely willing to work with you here.
I would love to.
I don't think I'm gonna get any power if I'm honest with you, just based off of what I heard. But I'd love to work with you.
Sure, yeah.
And I can extend safety and these first couple rounds, at minimum, you know.
Yeah, no, I would love to do that mutually. I don't often end up with power. I do try to avoid it to an extent, but I do think that maybe I could change that this game.
Yeah.
I just don't want to make myself more of a threat than I might be perceived to be already. But I don't know, I feel like people are sort of like wishy-washy on if I'm a threat. It's like, oh, she can win comps, but who are her friends?
Yeah.
She never has friends.
That's fair.
And it's true that I do.
No, we'll make friendships right here.
Yes.
In regards to the ranking of things,
Mhm.
do you want to get in? Obviously, you don't want the no seats,
Yeah.
right? But do you want it to be in like that top 5 or anything?
I'm not against it per se, especially because I'm very comfortable with immunity. That's kind of my thing. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm not totally against it. Like I said, I think I want to be a little more accepting of power in this. I'm not trying to grab for it. I definitely don't want to be Sunflower or Rose, and I have no idea who I would nominate. People with ideas are way ahead of me, but I'm not uncomfortable with the idea of being in the greenhouse, but I'm not necessarily looking for it.
Well, I'm somewhat looking for it,
Okay.
just to kind of guarantee safety, since I've already heard that there's a threat attached to me as a
Season 4.
season.
Gotcha, yeah.
So if you would like to put me up there, I can put you in my top 5 as well.
Sure.
Do you want to extend that offer?
I'm happy to do that, yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Alright, I just wanted to disclose my strategy for tonight.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And I've already told Shakira.
Okay.
I'm throwing out, like I'm targeting you and Shakira,
Mhm.
but I'm absolutely not
Right.
because I want to, like, y'all two are my, like, 2 that I actually want to.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
But I'm, like, sliding it,
Trying to
just
put it
saying that,
down.
like, oh, I'm not working with them. Like,
Okay.
And I'm only saying that if people are coming to me and saying, like, oh, I'm sure you're going to work with Brandon or Shakira.
You're trying to go
Yes.
sway in the other direction. Okay.
Because I want it to be kind of
Hush hush.
but
Because
if that makes you
it's a
uncomfortable,
set.
I will stop saying that.
No, that's fine. I'm fine with
But
that.
truly, like, you're not going anywhere tonight.
Okay, let's go to
I
the
don't think so.
I hope not. So our challenge took much longer than everyone else's. So this is me just coming out of the room.
Oh, wow.
We
Wow.
did the sucker tasting thing and
Okay.
it took a while.
The vibe that I'm getting
Mhm.
is ranking season 4 girls low
Okay.
because they are very close. They're a close 4.
Oh.
They hang out weekly.
Okay.
That kind of close.
Like still?
Yeah.
Go Tigers. Okay.
So that's the vibe.
Okay.
Like clearly they're gonna rank each other high.
Do you want to go high? Like, do you want to go in the greenhouse?
If I'm in the greenhouse, awesome.
You
If
feel
I'm
fine?
not, that's fine. I would like a seed so I can have some kind of weight in this fly trap. That's what I'm more scared of.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to be bid on. It's not going to be random. Like
No, somebody's gonna pick the thing. Who was your in your little group?
Meredith.
Just you and Meredith.
Or me, Meredith, and Lily. Meredith
won, of course,
Yeah.
because Meredith
She's a
wins.
comp queen. She's a comp queen.
I'm telling you, she is someone who I would like to at least like get in touch with.
Yeah, earlier.
For a little bit, yes.
Yes,
If
because
maybe
and
not
then
long,
say a little,
but little.
very quickly and
Yeah.
quietly. Like
Yeah.
everyone just says, okay, this is the round.
This is the
Like,
round,
clearly
and then
she
we all
lost.
just
Yes,
move on Margaret.
Exactly. Moving forward, do we want to be visibly aligned or not?
I would say no.
That's okay.
Because
That's my whole.
I think
that's
people
my
will be
whole-
expecting it.
Exactly.
And yeah, let's keep it separate.
Okay.
Okay.
Sweet.
But we'll like touch base every
Yes.
now and then.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, we have to. We got to.
Do we?
Okay. Work.
Okay.
I feel like with a big cast, we need to like split up. And I want to let you know, I trust you 100%. Like I'm not gonna ever. I don't have any conceivable ideas of putting you up.
Me neither.
And
My whole thing is that this cast, this is like the first time, or at least the first time that I've played in one. I played in two. The first one I knew no one. This time I know people.
Mhm.
And at least as far as I'm concerned, the first X amount of rounds are survival. Let the game shape
Yeah.
up. And survival for me means take the people who I know the best
Right.
from before.
Brody asked for it first.
Do you trust Brody?
I trust Brody because
same reason, like just survival.
Well, just survival. Like we're friends, but also we were in that room. It was me, him, Brady, and Ava, and he was like, "I'll not put any of y'all up," and I was like,
Okay.
"Yes,
good."
So I don't think Brody's gonna put you up either. What I think, I want to put Brody first. I gotta put Shakira high.
Yeah,
we both. Or I. You don't necessarily have to, but what I'm gonna do is I want to trust somebody, and Shakira's gonna
Now,
vote for
remember,
you.
we can all vote for
Shakira's
ourselves.
Huh?
We can all vote for ourselves as well.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Shakira's gonna vote for you, out of us two.
Maybe.
So I
That's
want.
what she said she was gonna do.
So I want to put you higher.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put you, Brody, and Shakira are my top three right now. But I want you
And yourself.
And of course I'm gonna put myself high, but I want y'all to be higher.
Okay. Okay. I'll do the same thing. I'll go with that 4 as my top.
But yeah. But right now I'm gonna have to cling to somebody, and you're my guy right now.
Okay. I'm good with that. I think we're both on the same page as far as like I don't have any intention of getting you out early. That does nothing for me except fuck myself.
Right.
So I'm not gonna do that. What's happening?
What do you? So, full transparency, I think I do want to go into the greenhouse this first round, just to be able to start making connections and everything.
Very valid.
On the flip side of things, I do think Shane is going to try to go for Fly Trap if he wins this seed challenge.
Okay.
And I think that would guarantee that he would target Brady just because of their
Absolutely.
natural feud.
Absolutely.
But Shane did say he has no beef with him, even though Brady has beef with him.
Right. Yeah. That makes sense. I can see that.
That's my thoughts. That's everything I know at this point.
That's very valid. I know Brody says he wants to be placed high. He would like to be in the greenhouse.
That's on brand.
That is on brand. I, for one, would not mind being in the greenhouse either.
Okay.
Because I would want to make more connections to get more information to
Same.
exactly to be able to make those bonds and then strengthen ones that are already started to form.
If you want, I'll just promise you one right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I'll just give you one here.
that
You don't have to necessarily put me in one, but
No,
I prefer
if-
somewhere in the higher spots of things.
if you want one, I'll give you one.
Okay, I'll trade you your ones.
I will tell you something that doesn't leave this room. Doesn't leave this room. There are a few people that have mentioned they want to target 4 because they feel y'all are naturally
The closest.
closest.
Yeah, I can understand that.
So.
I'm not surprised that that's the consensus at all. I'm just gonna hope it's someone else rather than me. I do think Gavin's probably most at the disadvantage since he won and he's in 4, but
That's fair. I mean,
it'd
look,
still be me.
or it could be Ross.
It could be Ross too.
I mean, y'all all 3 played. I mean, and even Ava, y'all all played. Everyone here played well in their season, no matter who it is, right?
Yeah.
So I do think that I know I would like to work with you guys. I would like to work with y'all because I know y'all are close, and that's fine. But I don't know, like, who else, like, from my season, who can I fully trust?
You were season 1?
1.
Yeah. Brandon did say that he didn't feel necessarily super close to anyone in season 1.
Yeah.
Which also could just be a lie, because, but
Him and Claire are like besties, so like.
that's true.
I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't actually see that.
There's a lot of outside of game relationships that do need to be split eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
But yeah, I could see one of us going up in this first thing.
Yeah, and I know Brody wants in there. You want in there. I would like to be in there, and if not in a flower position, give me in the top 5.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've heard Shane's name tossed around for someone who might go for it. I've heard season 4 is being targeted with it.
I've heard that.
With the fly trap?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's not great.
I've heard.
It's just because people think season 4 is close.
Yeah, the 3 guys from it had a very
Yeah.
strong game all around.
I just want to get this out there. It was part of my game to not talk to anybody from season 4. I wanted to distance myself from them as much as possible.
I
And then
knew
I'm
it.
hearing that it doesn't matter anyway.
There was one point where all of season 3 ended up in a room, and I had the next person. Did you guys hear that season 3 was
me.
together? And I was like,
I was about to tell you the same. Yeah.
please, it's not what you think.
Well, the group that like watched you guys go in there was like, that was weird.
Yeah.
I think that I wonder if it's just because it was the last season, or if they. I mean, we were pretty cordial with each other. We were all nice.
Y'all were a very emotionally charged game. And as someone who filmed,
Oh, yeah, you were filming, yeah.
there was some crying.
There was some
there was some hug. You know, like it was.
Yeah.
We had trying. I think it was almost all done by Claire.
Claire, who was I telling that to? The trailer that he put out, there was like 90 seconds, and 45 of it was Claire freaking out.
So funny.
I mean, she was being targeted with the fly trap, so it was a very intense.
She
round.
was,
Yeah, if
You
I
either
start
fucking
crying,
help me, or I'm going home.
if someone's coming after me with the fly trap, I will be crying.
Oh, yeah. How do you? So you're thinking you're gonna be ranked in the middle, as far as the rankings go?
I mean, I tell people, like, I already have 2 seeds. I don't want that to be, like, a
That's
reason
what
to
I
come
was
after
gonna say.
me.
That's
Like,
what I was
if
gonna say.
If you put me low, I'm not going to be mad about it because my whole season, I had 1 seed on a good day.
Yeah.
So I'm already
Still
above.
kick ass, though.
I'm already beating my record. So, like, there's no penalty for being low on the rank except for not getting a seed.
Which
And
you already have to.
I will
Okay.
already be pretty much par with anybody else who gets a seed. Like,
I know that y'all probably wouldn't say it, but do y'all find merit to the getting the season 4 thing out? Like,
I didn't see season 4, if I'm honest with you.
Gavin flytrap me. I hate his guts.
Cool.
I'm just kidding. I don't actually hate him.
I did flytrap.
But I should have
Oh,
pretended, apparently.
the ending was juicy. Like, I remember being like,
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I understand one of the target seasons. I don't know why it's necessarily our season.
I've heard only our season talked about, other than when you guys went up into a room, season 3. But that wasn't mentioned any time after season 3.
I guess.
I mean, I kind of, I don't know, having not seen season 4 or most of season 3, what I'll say is season 1 was honestly fairly cordial, and the group of us that are chosen to represent season 1 are sort of like a weird constellation of people. And it was the first season, so we were getting our bearings more than anyone, and sort of almost had the least experience with the game because it was in its earliest stage and we had nothing to go on. Season 2, it's also, I think, mostly about the group of people chosen to represent it because there were very clear factions in season 2, and those aren't really represented by, 4 people from that season. So it's not like, oh, they were best friends and they're gonna do it again. I don't see Brody and Patrick working together, in truth.
That didn't end on great terms.
No, and Jessica and Lily are like fly trap the other one.
That's
so
right,
it's just like
that's
a weird
right.
mix. There's no reason to target them.
That's how I feel about season 3. When I saw the list, I was like, this is strange.
Yeah.
Because I got killed at Final 5 because they were a Final 4 without me, and they just couldn't kill me until then. And then like
And that's
Brady and
exactly
Shane kind of had
what I mean.
beef, but also like now the beef is squashed. But also like, where's Zach? Where's Edmund?
I agree, yeah, where's Edmund?
I was like, okay, this is an interesting list. But like Shakira and I never talked any game together in that game.
And I'm similar.
And
like,
Thomas killed me.
Brandon and I almost
Thomas
never
died,
spoke.
so, like,
Like I hardly got to know Brandon, and like, so it's
Brandon
weird that
hosted
he's
my
a
season.
stranger to me.
It's still weird
Yeah.
that Brandon's playing
Yeah.
alongside.
I feel like I know Brandon vicariously because I watched season 1 and he hosted season
And
4,
that's
and I
the
just
thing, like-
he's just so magnanimous. It's like
No, and so I feel like I know him from season 1, even though like, we had very few conversations during that. I talked a lot more with Claire I talked a lot with Christian as well, and we tend to be like at each other's throats half the time anyway. Well, because I'm honest about the fact that the man's a threat, and he doesn't like me saying that to people.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
But I'm sorry, is anyone blind or stupid? I don't think so. We're all stars, so he can take it.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. Ever since the Genius season 2, we have had some
beef.
strong feelings.
Yeah, some emotions.
Yes, and then Maddie, I've again not talked to a ton, so
I can't find that.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't really seen
But I feel like a reason that there's merit to, like anyone's giving merit to the season 4 thing is like what you said. I think it's because it was the most recent.
That's a strong bias.
Recency bias is the thing.
But you guys did go at each other at the end, so.
Yeah, yeah.
So it is an interesting mix.
You
of
guys can be
guys.
friends and
That's
still play the
interesting.
game separately.
For sure. And that's what I plan on doing, to be honest.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I think they've almost forced our hand to where we can't be too close at this point.
And maybe that's part of it.
Yeah, maybe it's a weird meta thing where if we say we're targeting them as a group, they won't be as keen to work with each other.
Yeah.
Do y'all have any feel about, y'all think Brody's gonna end up with the fly trap? Do we have any idea who he would go
I
at?
don't know if he'll end up with it.
He's gonna
start it.
But he'll
He's
try.
gonna start it, and then like if people want to do something, they'll pool it.
But
like
the most
there's
he'll have
18
is
people.
one seat.
There's 18 people, and
I would
don't
rather
know.
see him fly trap.
I don't know how many people, how many seeds are out there.
Will it, or is it simply the most predictable outcome that the one person grabbing at power and making himself a threat when he's already known as a threat, is that not going to bite him? Are we all going to play into his hands and let him keep going?
I feel like he might get. I was about to say, I think he's gonna get greenhouse first round, and no way he does that. And
Why is
no one's
anyone
gonna-
listening to him though?
Yeah,
But the thing is it's gonna be.
I think everyone is aware of.
If
everyone can see what he's doing.
If
So why are they going along with
in
it?
a crazy.
I don't think he's gonna get fly trap.
In a crazy hypothetical situation, if you were to get fly trap, who do you think you would fly trap? Would you get it if you had the opportunity? If people.
I would avoid it,
Okay.
and I don't, because part of the problem is I don't know who I would do.
Right.
And if Brody's going to insist on making himself a threat more than anyone else, I mean, that's going to come to mind, but it's not an instant decision.
Right. I don't think there is an instant decision
There
this early in the
isn't.
game. That's the problem
It's
with,
also-
with this early of a fly
everyone's
trap.
a threat.
Right. Everyone's a threat,
Yeah.
and it's too early to have like a reason to go after someone.
Right.
Well, and I think the only reason that anyone said is the season 4 group is close and Brody's being Brody.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Also,
And then I've
Brody.
heard
so
Shane and Brady having their
Shane,
thing, but I
well,
don't
it's-
know if there's
it's-
much credit to
It's
that.
Shane being paranoid and telling people. It's literally a repeat of season 3 of Shane telling people that he thinks he's being targeted, and then that's why he's gonna get targeted.
Interesting, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we also both know, or we all know, you didn't watch season 3?
I saw first episode.
You were in season 3?
I was in season 3. I was 5th place, but
You weren't.
I'm cursed.
Hey, 5th place.
I'm cursed.
5th place.
Every,
Partners, both of us.
every time I've played,
Aw,
I've
we'll
gotten
count
5th
you.
place.
Gavin beat it.
I
It's
played
like
the
the 6th
online
grade
games.
club.
I played the online games for Greenhouse, and I got 5th place twice, I think, and then I played here and I got 5th place.
I'm not against either of them. I think they're both good players, and I honestly want to play a longer game with them because I think they're strong competitors. But we both know after watching season 3, Gavin, Thomas and Shakira are not separating. They're closer than Claire and Brody.
No, I'm well aware.
Claire and Brody will turn each other before
I
they get
had such a good argument. Like, Shakira and Thomas were really, really close, and then there was Zach and Edmund who were a Final Four, and I was just there.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all, like, I told Thomas straight up, I said, you can't beat Shakira. Like, take me. I have nothing.
Yeah. I
Die.
always try it. We're the same. We're just the
No,
same.
we're literally the cockroach that wouldn't die in our seasons. I think it's so funny.
No, I'm always like, that's why you should take me. I can't hurt you.
So,
I'm just saying.
I'm a scorpion.
I would hope you guys wouldn't go for the season 4 thing.
No.
Because I like
I
you
don't want to
guys.
go for anything right now.
Yeah, of course.
I will say this. I from the moment I heard that season 4 was kind of being targeted, I think in an ideal world, had that not popped up, I would have loved to be voted 9th. Right in the middle, easy peasy. After I heard that, I think I probably should try to get top 5, if for no other reason to give myself some ammunition. So if you feel so inclined to put me towards the top, that would be great. If not, no hard feelings whatsoever. But if you tell me that you're going to put me towards the top, and I end up getting in the top, I'm going to take your word for it. And if I get one of the nominations, I'm not going to put you up.
So we were just saying that everybody's heard that season 4 is being targeted.
Yes.
But that's a neat little passive voice.
Yeah.
Who is doing the targeting? Whose idea is that? No one seems to know.
If I say this, is this not the? Can we agree that this is suddenly the room?
Oh sure.
Yeah.
The person that told me that was Thomas.
Interesting. Did he say he was hearing other people, or did he say it was a good idea?
He said it was a good idea.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. Thomas is really smart.
I feel like in my season, something that got me really far is I just decided on someone in like the first round that I was going to trust fully. It was like a number 1 alliance. Whether they trust me back or not didn't matter. Found out watching episodes they didn't, but they knew I trusted them the whole way, so they were, they had that in their mind. And I was trying to find, that was my strategy this season, try to find someone to be my number 1. I really like you.
Okay. I've been waiting for this to happen my entire life.
Okay.
So.
I know you mentioned earlier that you said it takes a long time for you to find alliance. So we already have this.
Yes.
I'm still sticking with that as finding one thing.
The desserts.
Yeah.
The seed hunt winners, just for context.
And so I think also, just letting you know, we don't have to spend a lot of time talking, but like, I'll be happy your best.
I was feeling the same way. I was hoping we were getting that vibe. Okay, and I did like Patrick in that as well.
Yeah, me too.
I literally have spent the past like 2 weeks saying I wouldn't work with Patrick because I don't trust him.
He's a scary guy. But he's so charming.
He's not, that's part of the problem. He's not scary to me just because of his reputation in the games. I do know Patrick personally.
Oh, okay, got it.
I don't know if he's really telling people that. I think he tried to tell you like we met today. I don't know what he
I'm not
meant
gonna
by
tell
that.
anyone. I don't.
And that's fine. I don't really care. I'm not one to hide relationships or anything. But I've never played a Luke's game with Patrick, but we used to play Big Brother casually in like a friend group outside of this.
Okay.
So I've seen him play more games than people here would know about. So I'm skeptical of him for my own reasons, that I've seen him play other games and be sneaky as well.
Right. But I just think for these first few rounds, everyone's desperate to latch on to any alliance they have, so I think he'll stay with us for this first round.
That like, even if you're not working with him, if you gain his trust and respect, he'll be honest even when he's working against you.
Okay.
And that's the minimum I'm going for with him.
Cool.
But I am very happy to be like, I don't know if you're talking like final 2, but I'm very down to do that.
I'm putting all my trust in you.
Okay.
That's all.
Excellent.
You're my number 1 right
That
now.
is how I function best, if I'm honest.
Okay.
I'm great at latching on to people.
Okay, cool.
If you watch season 1, I did a hell of a job.
That helps me a lot to have one person to just, I'm going to tell them the honest truth the whole time, whether they're telling me the truth or not. I'm going to tell them. So you're my person for
I
that.
do love that.
Okay.
I'm all in.
Okay, sounds good.
What are you hearing? I've heard that they want to separate us.
Me too.
Yeah, I've also heard Brody's going to try to get in power.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to work with him in a sense here. Maddie's also looking to get in power, but she's the one that told me that someone else was looking to separate us. But I think if we can convince her to not separate us, that'd be great. Doesn't look good for us for this first round.
It does not, because this is an anarchy situation where they could take 2 of us out.
Yeah. Here's another thing. Shane wants to work with us. He does.
I believe that.
And he's looking to get the fly trap if he wins this next seed thing. And I know he will most likely end on Brady. So, I think we need to push as many seeds his way as possible.
I'm okay with that. I'm good with that. I did not want to make waves this early, but it sounds like waves are coming our way.
Yeah, we're fucked right now.
We are fucked right now.
What's worse, we're not even the most connected here. There's so many other bigger threats than us. I get we are close.
Yeah.
As a season, yes. But there's just objectively more connected people.
Yeah, there is. But the problem is that if someone says it early enough, it just can kind of gain momentum. So I think that we each need to work on separate people. I'm working on Claire and Christian and Brody.
You work with them.
I'm going to try to get Brandon on our side as well.
Brandon likes us, but also he was holding his cards to his face when we were talking.
I think I can get him.
Okay, work on that thing.
I think they're pushing us into a corner. Season 4 is going to have to stick together.
Mm-hmm.
Season 4, we all need to be in each other's top 10. This is a matter of survival.
Do you want me to put you at 2?
Yes.
I'm going to take down this note now.
Do you want me to put you in the top 5 as well? Would you be okay with power?
Yeah, I'm fine with power here.
Okay.
This is crazy. The intro for this game is just, it's going to be nuts. It's just about survival the first night. There is literally nothing else you can do. I don't think there's even that much strategy, because this whole ranking and 1 seed Venus flytrap thing, it's all going to be about just who you talk to. And so I'm just trying to talk to everyone, get my bases covered. I have been told that people are looking at season 4 and they think that we're really close, and we are. And so they're thinking about possibly breaking that group up. So I need to talk with season 4 to see how we're going to address that. But I also can't talk to them too long because if they see us talking more, then that's only going to reinforce the idea that we're together. So we might be in a bit of a pickle. As far as Christian goes, I can't believe that he trusts Brody right off the bat. That's insane to me. He's going to put Brody 1 in his rankings. Wild. I don't trust Brody. I'm going to use him for as long as I can, but I know he's thinking the same thing about me. But I do trust Christian, at least a little bit. So right now, I think the people that are going to have my back are Christian, all of season 4, so that's Ava, Dylan, Gavin. I think Thomas and Shakira to an extent. I think Patrick and Maddie to a lesser extent. And hopefully that's enough to get me through the round. I didn't want to make waves this early, but it sounds like the waves are coming at us.
Mhm.
So we got to do what
You
we got
gotta
to do.
defense.
And so I'm putting you, Gavin, and Dylan all in the top 8 of my rankings. Because
me
I
too.
just, we need to protect each other.
Okay, I have not felt comfortable saying this in any room, but I feel comfortable like telling you this. I feel like Meredith is the move. She just is such a good competitor.
Yeah.
And she scares me.
Yeah.
But also, I have not spoken to her at all, so it could be completely
That's,
opposite.
I want to go talk with, I think she's outside with Abrielle. I
Mhm.
need to go talk to them because Abrielle won the 2nd seed.
Yes.
But we need to, at least for tonight, have each other's back with the season 4 thing. We can't be seen talking to each other that much, but
Mhm.
we need to, you're going my top however many rankings, and
If there's a majority group, we have to pull each other in.
we do. We don't have to stick with it tomorrow, but tonight we need to survive,
Mhm.
okay?
I really like the idea of either Shane or Brady getting it.
Me too. I feel much more comfortable with Shane using on Brady too. Shane's cutthroat. So we might have to look into making sure that that happens.
Mhm.
Because if we can, if we get me in the greenhouse and I can get Sunflower, I control 2 of the nominations. Then we get Shane, Venus Flytrap. He gets out Brady. I think season 4 can make it till tomorrow. And then we got some breathing room. Then we can start
Yes.
working.
Yes.
But we just have to get there and start working.
This is the big leagues. This is this is my Olympics. I'm very scared because I was the most recent season, so like it's most fresh in people's minds, and they also think like since not that much time has passed since we played, all of us like that played on that season are close. Kind of true, but not gonna let anyone know that. I'm just worried because I haven't talked to everyone, and obviously like people that you haven't talked to are gonna rank you the lowest. People were very reluctant to name names of people that they want to be in the bottom, but it has to be done. Someone's got to do it. So I decided to step up and say Meredith. Just because I just watched her and she was so good. She kept winning. I feel like she was always their target, and somehow she just like pulled herself up. Amazing, but terrifying though. But now I'm worried because no one really like reciprocated that. So now I'm worried that it's gonna get back to her and then she's gonna target me. But it's just round 1. Like someone's gotta go. So people have to start naming names. I heard my name being mentioned, so I decided to get up and walk away just because I didn't want to eavesdrop, to be fair. But I'm scared. What were they talking about me for? They're saying I'm beautiful? I don't know. So I'm also just like writing down notes this time because last time I was very unaware of relationships and alliances and it really screwed me over. But I also don't want to be like that girl who's writing down everything. People are afraid of her. So there's like so many fine lines you just can't cross. I don't know though. We'll see how the rankings play out and then I'll decide like who I'm gonna align with, I guess, for this round. It's very up in the air right now.
I'm okay. I'm a little nervous. Yeah. I'm hearing that they're thinking that season 4 is really close with each other. And so then they might try to break us up. But that could be misinformation. And it could, there are a lot of groups that are close to each other. So I could be being paranoid.
Sure.
But I'm not sure. Well, how do you feel?
I think I have a target on my back because I've been in one. Because I won.
Yeah, that's
but,
true.
There are 2 other winners here, and then there are a lot of other people that have placed very high in this game, and then won other games as well.
Right.
So like, of course I'm saying that, like it's a factor, but I don't want it to be like, let's get all the winners out, because it's like, well, fuck, but everybody's a winner. We're all winners here. So, so I'm feeling kind of like, certainly nervous about the fly trap. the single one.
I think I'm more nervous about the fly trap than I am.
So I think it is going to be bid on, for sure.
It's because it just takes one person, and then it's on.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
You just got attacked.
No. Nighttime game. Okay.
I do think I want to be in the top whatever. So if you want to put me in the top whatever of your rankings, I'd
You would
appreciate it.
want that, okay.
Do you want me to put you in the top whatever?
I would be fine with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's way too early to start making like long-term alliances.
Yeah.
But I feel like at night one surviving, you're completely safe with me.
Okay.
If I get fly trap or if I get greenhouse, you're not going up.
Okay.
And I can't see a scenario where I'd vote for you if you want to block. So as far as I'm concerned, you're safe with me.
Okay. And that literally all the same to you.
Okay, good.
You are not like you are someone I want to play with.
Me too.
And I think what it's really going to come down to for whoever's in the greenhouse is like who you haven't talked to. That's always what happens in this first round. So
Right.
I think we're good.
We're good.
Let's keep going.
Stress.
I just want to squash whatever the fuck was season 1.
No, yeah,
don't
I
care.
haven't been taking like.
Yeah.
I'm literally staying at Brody.
Yeah. Well, like the thing is, like I felt like I had a great ally in you in season 1.
No, for real.
And I'm not gonna let a mistake,
Yeah.
a decision, just completely change my vibe. I think our gameplays work well together.
I do
So
too. Yep.
I'd like to keep an open dialogue. You know.
Yep. What do you want to be in the greenhouse?
I wouldn't mind.
Okay, I've heard so many people tell me this. They're like, I wouldn't be in the greenhouse,
Um,
and I'm like, I also wouldn't. Not okay. So I have heard, and people believe that you want Flytrap to take Brady out.
No, I don't.
I know, and they have also said, well, maybe Brady wants it to take Shane out, and I'm like, I don't think.
So now I have to go. Who are y'all talking to? Literally, I don't. Do you feel comfortable saying the name?
Who said that? I feel like that was who was standing there? It wasn't, Ava was here, Ross was here, and it wasn't either one of them. Who was right here? It wasn't Jessica. It was a female. I knew that.
Lily,
Who was right there? Who was right
Claire,
there? No. It wasn't
Shakira.
It wasn't Shakira. When Gabrielle was it not a girl?
Regardless, that's not true.
I honestly can't remember who it was. I know Ava and Ross were in the competition, but they were here, and it came from whoever was right here.
It's okay. I mean, I'm not planning on bidding on the fly trap.
Okay.
So
I haven't heard anything about you.
Wait.
Yeah, that was literally the only thing. They were like,
I heard
if
you
we
won
can-
your thing.
They were like, if we can funnel seeds to like give one of them the fly trap, and like they guarantee they take the other one out, then that's less on our plate. And I'm like,
what the fuck?
like I don't want that.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Brady did say though, Ava asked him, I know that you and Shane have, beef or whatever, like where do y'all stand with that? And he said, we've exchanged messages of being, look, let's go in with a clean slate, like let's not hold
Yeah,
anything.
I kind of stopped responding because I was like, this feels like pre-gaming.
Right. And he said he didn't feel like anything was like genuine. So
I felt the same way.
he wants to put you at bottom on the ranking.
Not what he told me. Because he sat there and told me, I'll put you at the top.
He told me, Ross, Ava, Thomas, we were sitting out here, and he said, I would like to see Shane at the bottom. In the bottom 3, not receive feed. Cool. So.
Because,
that's
like,
your-
I was really vulnerable with him in our message, and I was like, hey, I just want to genuinely apologize. Like, I'm in a completely different headspace, like, blah, blah, blah. And I was being really vulnerable. And then he started talking game immediately, and I was like, okay, so you obviously don't give a shit anyway.
Or just middle.
I want to be in the top half, but not necessarily in the greenhouse.
I want to be in the greenhouse.
You're the only one I've heard that wants to be in the greenhouse.
Yeah.
But I just want to be in your top 5 of votes. That's all I'm asking. You may have prior commitments.
I'll be in
That's
my,
fine.
my top
Do you-
5 if you guarantee if you get
Yeah,
power.
y'all are
I'll
safe.
sign me up.
Do you, why do you want power so badly?
Because I think no matter what, I'm a target, and if I can save myself at least one of those 2 times someone's going home, that's a 50% better chance of what I would like. I think there's a good chance I go home one of those 2 rounds, no matter what. And so if I can protect myself for one, then it just makes me feel a little bit better, even if it's placebo.
You would go for one of the flowers or immunity, not seeds.
I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. I've thought Tulip was my first thought, and because that this round's gonna be big for Tulip because I'm giving like block votes away, but Sunflower's also gonna be huge, giving seeds
The
away.
seeds are crazy.
But then you
Brody
also
might
have
want
to,
to scoot more into
oh, that's okay. You also have to put 2 people up though with Sunflower, and one of those people's gonna stay. At least one of those people staying. And if they happen to have the most seeds, and you just put them on the block,
right? Fly trap.
So you don't want to have to nominate someone.
I'm fine nominating. I do not want the Sunflower per
You don't want
se.
Sunflower.
There's too much power with that this round.
Do you think people are going to be putting you at the bottom because they don't want you to have power? So we should try and counteract that, put you at number 1.
I think people are gonna be middle too. I don't know. Everyone said like you're the only person I've heard say they want it, but that doesn't mean they're gonna vote. Like
Right,
you know,
yeah, exactly.
like that's me saying I want it, and them could say, "Big F you, not gonna do it."
It sounds like you're the only one taking charge about wanting power, and everyone has been saying that. So
I would like it, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the right move to be perfectly honest, because I cannot think about the fly trap and the first round, and I'm so worried about both.
right, I've been skipping the first round. I've been going straight to the fly trap.
My approach to tonight, this is my first time. You have experience coming into a game knowing that people are threatened by you. This is my first time experiencing that, so I'm kind of a free agent right now.
I haven't heard your name.
I've heard your name.
So, but what I'm saying is I'm approaching it as a free agent so that, like, I don't want anyone to feel like I'm playing too hard or I'm a threat or anything. So, like, my goal is make it through the night. If you put me in your top 5 to bring up my rankings, I will put you in my top 5.
Alright, I'm good with that. Here's a question. Do either of you want the fly trap?
I don't.
I'm okay taking it.
I want
honestly.
to know who will have the fly trap.
I want to contribute
don't,
to who
I
gets
don't,
it.
I don't want it to go
I will
random.
take that shot.
I'm also not completely against getting the fly trap.
Okay.
We'll see who is rallying toward getting it.
Yeah.
I'm up for contributing to it. I don't want it.
Yeah.
Because I just want to. I don't want it to go to random. I want to have control.
It will not go. I'm not going to shot. It will not go to random because I don't think enough people will let it.
I don't know why people keep saying.
Well,
I want to let it.
Because it sounds good.
Someone
it sounds
said,
safe. It
well,
sounds.
and someone said it just takes 1 seed and then the bidding starts.
I think whoever places that first seed, the
It'll,
amount of
it'll be 7. 7's going to be the number I think that you're going to need.
I keep going back and forth. Like, okay, I think I'm finally safe. Like, I think I might be here tomorrow. And then I get like some weird vibes. People, I'm the only one asking for the fucking power right now. And I'm saying, give me that shit. Because I want it. I want to be able to choose. Like, I don't really care what I get, but I want to know who's next to me and make a decision. Because if the people next to me are people I trust, I'm going to take those seeds and I'm going to put myself in a really good spot for that fly trap. Because there's a good chance I get top 5 here and get that fly trap. It's not going to make you a big target. Everyone's a big target. So it's not a big deal, in my opinion. But if I get the choice, I get to look at the cast and figure out who's working together. That's what's going to be important. And right now, the season 4 boys are in trouble because everyone, I'm not going to be working with the guys this season. I trust Thomas implicitly. He is my number 1 ally right now. I have no idea if he feels the same. He could be blowing smoke up my ass. He is the person I trust the most. After that, I don't give a fuck about a single person in the game. Like, I told the girls I want to work with them. I would like to work with the girls. I like Ava. I'd like to work with Ava. She's a loose cannon. We all know it. Like, at some point, she's going to burn the fucking place down, and I'm not going to be inside the house when that happens. So you know what? I'm going to have fun this game. I don't think I'm winning this game. But I think almost the bigger target I make myself, the less of a threat I am to people in an ironic way. People are not worried about the person who appears like the big threat. They're worried about the person sneaking around, making things happen. And I can't be that person if I wanted to. So let's see. We'll let the game play how it's going to play.